tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown, Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives and the Dukes for baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Let me tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown, Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives and the Dukes for baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Let me tell you about my...
As West drills one into deep left field, they're going to watch this one fly. Brylan West, a grand slam. What an inning for Duluth. They have blown this one open in the top of the eighth.
Duluth Huskies baseball is on the air, and it's time for today's game.
Well, good evening from Joe Faber Field in St. Cloud, Minnesota, where tonight the Duluth Huskies open up their final road trip of the season as they take on the St. Cloud Rocks for the 8th and final time this season. Jon Willis speaking to you on the Duluth Huskies radio network. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be listening in on. And for the Duluth Huskies, fell in another tough one yesterday, an 8-3 loss for the Huskies. They got ahead early, scored 2 runs in the first inning, got ahead 3-0, but then 3 big errors as well as some bullpen miscues helped the St. Cloud Rocks come back. They pulled away late, and they won that score by a final of 8-3. The Rocks lead the season series so far 5-2 But here at Joe Faber Field, the Huskies' luck has been a little bit different. 2-1 against the Rocks here at Joe Faber Field, and obviously not a whole lot to play for this Duluth Huskies team. They were eliminated from the playoffs a couple days ago. This is a St. Cloud team still fighting for their second half playoff spot, so maybe you can play some spoiler, although St. Cloud is in a very good position to clinch the playoffs here likely tonight if they won or if Wilmer won, because it would go to the overall record if Wilmer were to win the second half. For the Huskies, though, 18-13 in the second half, which is still very, very good. They're just chasing a lacrosse team who is having an historic second half. 24-5 they are in the second half, so tough to chase a team that's been having that kind of second half. They can actually clinch the playoffs tonight, the second half title, if they beat Thunder Bay, and at last check they were up, well, 9-0. Huskies still have the #1 offense in the Northwoods League, though. First in batting average, they're averaging 7.9 runs per game, but yesterday was the runners left on base. They left 7 runners on base, and they left at least 1 runner on base in the first 6 innings. And then Dylan Cada came into the game for the Rocks and was able to shut things down on the pitching side of the thing. And that's been the strong suit for St. Cloud so far this season, is their pitching staff. It's one of the best in the Northwoods League, 4.22 team ERA, which is tied for 5th in the Northwoods, and they also lead the league in strikeouts. Tommy Gross will be the starting pitcher for St. Cloud with his 1.10 ERA, making his 3rd start of the season and his 3rd appearance against Duluth, while Caleb Gallant will be the starting pitcher for Duluth, making his 1st start of the season. A returner for the Duluth Huskies, started a couple games for Duluth last season and getting his first opportunity in the starting role here tonight. First of a 3-game road trip. We'll have 2 more in Waterloo to wrap up the road stretch, and then 2 more games at home against Thunder Bay Friday and Saturday to wrap up the 2023 campaign. We'll step aside when we come back. It's my pregame conversation with head coach Marcus Pointer as we bring you Duluth Huskies baseball on the Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. It's Duluth Huskies baseball on the Huskies Radio Network. I'm here with head coach Marcus Pointer. And, Coach, how about the game yesterday? Another game that you guys were in. St. Cloud pulls away late. What'd you see?
We jumped out to an early lead. And then after that, we kind of just made some miscues defensively, and it definitely cost us a game. But again, the beauty of baseball is we get to come out and play another game today.
What's kind of the mindset with the team right now? 5 games left in the season. You know, obviously, you guys are just trying to get better. You know, with these games left, what's kind of the message to the guys, and how are they feeling?
Yeah, this is where a little bit of character is revealed. You can see how guys continue to go about business. Unfortunately, right, I think we're eliminated from playoffs. But now it's just about the ability to compete and show that, you're not throwing away ABs or throwing away innings pitched, and you just continue to compete, and, it proves in the long run it can help you in the future.
St. Cloud is a team you've seen a lot, especially in the second half. What do you expect from them again tonight, especially with Tommy Gross on the mound?
Yeah, they got an all-star guy on the mound, and they're always well coached, and they're going to play hard too as well. And I think they're still in their playoff hunt. I don't know if they've clinched yet, so these games are meaningful for them. So I mean, if that gives us a little motivation to maybe play spoiler, that's always extra incentive.
How about Caleb Gallant getting his first start of the season for you? What do you expect from him? He's a guy that started a couple games for you last season. What do you hope to see from him today?
Yeah, if he's in the zone and he competes early in the count and gets himself in the zone, I've seen him be able to rattle off some scoreless innings. So again, it's really just the ability of him to kind of stay focused, stay engaged in the game, and one pitch at a time, and let his stuff take over.
Even with some moving parts in the offense, it seems that the run production is still there. How is it for you to have seen, moving parts, guys in and out of the lineup, and still being able to produce at a high level?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have. We're moving some guys around. We're starting to see Compton back in the field again. But yeah, we have some good offensive pieces. It's just a matter of we got to take care of the baseball and defense and pitch a little better.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Coach. We'll meet the starting lineups when we come back on the Huskies Radio Network.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Jon Willis back with you on the Huskies Radio Network as the Duluth Huskies just about ready to open up the final road trip of the 2023 campaign, taking on the St. Cloud Rocks. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Huskies. Max Coop will lead off once again. He'll be in center field. Adrian Davis will make his second start of the season at second base. He will bat second. Brandon Compton is back at first base. He will bat third. Brylan West is back into the lineup. He is batting cleanup and will be the designated hitter. Mike Holquist, the league leader in home runs, will bat fifth and be at shortstop defensively. Joe Voss will bat sixth. He'll be in right field. John Quinlan back into the lineup after having yesterday off. He will bat seventh and catch. Jake Shalanka will make his first start in the field for the Huskies tonight. He will bat eighth and be at third base. He's had one plate appearance so far this season and walked in a pinch-hitting opportunity back in June. But he played in the field and batted a lot at Scholastica, so excited for this opportunity. Jake Burrell will round out the starting nine. He will bat ninth and be in left field. So again, for the Huskies, it's Coop, Davis, Compton, West, Holquist, Voss, Quinlan, Shalanka, and Jake Brill. Meanwhile, for the St. Cloud Rocks, who got their 40th overall win of the season. They have a 19-10 second half record. Here's how they'll go. Hayden Hunt will lead off for the second straight night and be in left field. Jose Gonzalez will bat second. He'll be the designated hitter. John Nett makes his return to the lineup. He'll bat third and be in center field. Jackson Hauge will bat cleanup. He'll be at first base. Oscar Serratos Jr. will bat fifth and be in right field. Sawyer Smith, who walked off the Huskies earlier this season at this very ballpark, will bat sixth and be at second base. Anthony Mata will bat seventh. He will be at shortstop defensively. Kevin Butler will make his second straight start and bat eighth and catch. Chipper Beck will round out the starting nine for St. Cloud. He will be at third base defensively for St. Cloud. So again for the Rocks, it's Hayden Hunt, Jose Gonzalez, John Nett, Jackson Hauge, Oscar Serratos, Sawyer Smith, Anthony Mata, Kevin Butler, and Chipper Beck. Defensively for St. Cloud, as they just took the field, it'll be Hunt in left, John Nett in center, Oscar Serratos in right. Beck is at third, Mata at short, Smith at second, Hauge at first, and Butler is catching for Tommy Gross, the 6'3" right-hander who played in the spring at Creighton University, but recently announced that he will be playing next year at Minnesota. 1.10 ERA. He has a 5-1 record in 32 2/3 innings pitched, 36 strikeouts to 20 walks. This being his third start of the season. His last one came July 26th against Wilmer. Went 3 1/3, gave up 5 runs, 3 of them earned, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He's pitched against Duluth twice this season. Back on July 6th, he rolled through the Huskies lineup in that 4-3 win. 4 innings, no runs, a hit, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. The Huskies were able to get a run off him on July 16th, but still a 12-5 victory for St. Cloud. Pitched 2 innings, a run, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. His arsenal, he's going to work mainly 2 pitches. It's going to be the fastball and the slider. Fastball sits around 92. It can top out near 94. He's gone to 98 at times as well. He'll work that slider as well. It sits about 80 to 83. And then he'll use 8% changeup, but it'll mainly be that fastball and slider. Uses the fastball 58% of the time, slider at 33% of the time, and he faces a Huskies lineup still number 1 in the league in batting average, as well as on base percentage. Even with some departures offensively, the Huskies still remaining one of the best offensive teams. Umpires for tonight, Brandon Hastings will be calling the balls and strikes. Brandon Ottens will be at first base, and Gary Glover will be at third. Same crew from yesterday. They also made the trip here to St. Cloud. Jersey combination for St. Cloud. They are wearing their Mental Health Awareness Night jerseys, which features navy blue and green stripes on the jerseys, rocks across the front. They'll wear their normal hats with the white pants. And for Duluth, an interesting jersey here tonight. They are wearing their usual Sunday white camo jerseys with the gray pants and the gray caps. Just about ready for first pitch as Max Coop stands in, ready to face Tommy Gross. Gross, again, it'll be mainly that fastball to watch out for here tonight. First pitch on its way. It misses away for ball 1. First pitch tonight at 6:36. It's a game time temperature of 81 degrees, winds blowing out of the west at 10 miles per hour, basically straight out, so balls could carry tonight. Max Coop sends a liner right to third base, and Beck, who makes a nice catch, and Coop is retired to lead off the first. It was a nice shot off the bat, but again, just right at Chipper Beck at third base. Now this will bring up Adrian Davis. Again, this is a pitcher in Tommy Gross who was used to working out of the bullpen to start the season and now working into that starting role. Longest outing was 6 innings back on July 20th against Wilmer. No earned runs, 2 runs total as he's ahead 0-2. Back-to-back sliders to Adrian Davis. 2 hits with 4 strikeouts, but 5 walks in the contest. 0-2 to Davis. On the outside corner, fastball called strike 3. A fastball at 94 miles per hour. That's going to be tough for the Huskies to see tonight. And he quickly retires Coop and Davis. So now here's Brandon Compton, the Huskies' single-season record holder for RBIs. He broke that about a week ago, and now he's just setting the bar for the new record. It was 61, hit by Cody Ashe in 2010, and he is now at 67. Fastball misses away, 1-0 to start out Compton. The batting average at .326, 12 home runs, 67 runs batted in. He also has 17 doubles. Check swing on a fastball away. They'll say he went. It's 1-1. First in the league in RBIs is Compton, third in runs, second in hits. He's also tied for fourth in the league in sacrifice flies. As the 1-1, big swing and a miss. Well, early on a breaking ball. It's now 1-2. Tied for second in home runs, fourth in doubles. It's only one home run behind league-leading teammate Mike Hallquist in the home run department. The 1-2 from Gross. Compton gets a piece and spoils it foul. The home run record was already broken by Mike Hallquist, but now Compton and Hallquist could go back and forth here in this last week to see who's going to hold the new record, or possibly if they both end up holding the record at the end of the season. 1-2, Compton grounds foul down the first base line. The count will remain 1-2. Compton has been on a tear all season, but especially as of late, he's on a 4-game hitting streak, and he has a hit in 15 of his last 16 games. He has consistently been producing as he fouls another one off in a nice battle with Tommy Gross after 2 quick outs to lead off the first. That fastball at 96. Again, mentioned it can top out around 98. That was something I was talking with Joe Voss about pregame. Having a guy with that high of velocity as fastball in the outer half misses away. It's 2-2. Compton, one of the 7 Huskies All-Stars. He won All-Star Game MVP back on August 1st. He was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a double. 2-2, again spoils it foul down the first base line, and Compton really making Gross work here after, again, 1 pitch, 1 out to Coop on a liner to third. Davis struck out on 3 pitches, but now Compton fouling off a lot here. 2-2 from Gross. Again, spoiled foul. Compton yesterday against St. Cloud was 1 for 4, added another RBI to his league-leading number. 2-2. Swung on and fouled into the glove of Butler. 2 straight strikeouts for Tommy Gross. He got him on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Huskies go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Hunt, Gonzalez, and Net due up for St. Cloud on the Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Bottom of the first, Huskies go 1-2-3 in the top half of the inning, and now it'll be Caleb Gallant making his first start of the season for Duluth. A 10.67 earned run average, a 2-0 record. He's pitched 14 1/3. 18 strikeouts compared to 22 walks so far on the season. His last appearance came August 4th against the Eau Claire Express. He went an inning, no runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Again, it's been an up and down season for Gallant, but when he is on, he is a tough cookie to crack. His longest appearance came July 16th against St. Cloud. That was a 12-5 loss. It was a game that was well in hand when he came in, but he pitched very well. 4 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Big key for him, as we've talked about all season, just commanding that fastball. That's what he'll look to do against this St. Cloud lineup that has been batting well as of late, and it'll be Hayden Hunt to lead things off in the bottom of the first. Defensively for the Huskies, it's Jake Brill in left, Max Coop in center, Joe Voss in right. Jake Shalanka makes his first start at third base. Mike Hallquist is at short. Adrian Davis at second, Brandon Compton at first, and John Quinlan is doing the catching. Fastball's going to sit high 8s as it misses upstairs on the first one to Hunt. 1-0. High 8s that can sneak into the low 9s at time. He says right now probably tops out about 91. Fastball in the inner corner in there for strike 1. Count evens out. He'll work fastball, changeup, and slider. Those will be his 3 main pitches. 1-1 fastball misses up and in. It's 2-1. And last year for Duluth, did make 3 starts. And he pitched 22 innings for the Huskies last season. His longest outing was 4 innings last season as well, so same amount of length as he's gone this season. As Hunt pops it up foul territory. First base side, John Quinlan will make the catch. Takes a couple steps to his right from the catcher position, and Hayden Hunt is retired to lead off the bottom of the first. Sometimes, again, we've talked about it many times for relievers who move into the starting role. Sometimes it's just getting that first out, settling in. That's what Gallant will look to do against this St. Cloud lineup. Here's Jose Gonzalez. Takes ball 1 on a breaking ball outside. It's 1-0. Gonzalez from Ave Maria University. Batted .382 with 8 home runs and 55 RBIs in the spring. He's played in 11 games so far for St. Cloud. Batting .256, a home run, 13 RBIs. 1-0 from Gallant, a fastball way up. Gets behind Quinlan. It's 2-0. Again, this is a St. Cloud batting order that is hot. They're batting .288 in their last 10 games, averaging about 8 runs per game in their last 10. Again, this is a St. Cloud team that's been known for their pitching all season, but the offense clicking, and at the right time as well with the playoffs coming up. And St. Cloud a very good chance to get into those playoffs. Again, Wilmer right now is leading the second half race after winning the first half, so it would go to overall record. And St. Cloud is well in position to take that second overall record. 3-1 now the count on Jose Gonzalez. .3-1 from Gallant. Lined up in the air, shallow left field. It'll just get down for a bloop single. And Jose Gonzalez is on with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. First base runner of the game for either team. And now here's John Nett. Nett hasn't played in quite a while for this St. Cloud team. All-star outfielder. His last appearance came July 22nd against Bismarck. as he sends a high flare into shallow right center. Under it is Max Coop from center field. He flips it back to first to try to catch Jose Gonzalez, but he's back in there safely, but now 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. With 2 outs, will bring up Jackson Hauge. Hauge, an all-star infielder for the St. Cloud Rocks, and his numbers say why. .311 batting average, 3 home runs, 49 RBIs, 15 doubles, 2 triples. On base percentage at .423 through 57 games this season for the Rocks. He has been sensational, taking off for second base as Gonzalez. Throw from Quinlan in time. John Quinlan throws out Jose Gonzalez, and that'll end off the threat in the bottom of the first. We are scoreless heading into the top of the second on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Through one complete, ready for the top of the second. Huskies offensively go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first, and then in the bottom of the first, a pop out, a fly out, and then Jose Gonzalez was caught stealing after his 1-out single. And we are scoreless as we open up the top of the second. Huskies will try to make Tommy Gross work a little bit more here in the second. It was a lineup by Coop on one pitch and then back-to-back strikeouts from Davis and Compton to have the Huskies go in order in the top of the first. It'll be Brylan West to lead things off here in the inning for Duluth. West, who's committed to play at Florida International University next season. Batting .290 on the year. 1 home run, 32 RBIs. He takes one on the outside corner called strike one. 9 doubles, .418 on base percentage in 40 games for Duluth. The 0-1. Once again, outside corner, this time breaking ball misses away. It's 1-1. West dealing with a small injury. He was out of the lineup yesterday, but he is good to go here tonight. Talk with Coach Pointer about that pregame as breaking ball missed away. It's 2-1. Just shows the kind of character that West has, that even this late in the season with the Huskies out of the playoffs, only 5 games left. Fastball misses low. It's 3-1. That West still wants to be out there competing. He's a guy that's going to go off to Florida International and have a great season. 3-1 to West. West drills one into left field. Hunt chasing after it near the warning track. That ball is out of here. Brylan West, a leadoff solo home run, and the Huskies take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Second home run of the season for Brylan West. His first was a grand slam out in Rochester. And he gives the Huskies an early lead. That ball was crushed off the bat of West. So 1-0 Huskies now in the top of the second. It'll be Mike Hallquist. He watches a fastball away, 1-0. Hallquist, 59 RBIs, league-leading 13 home runs. As he sends a high pop-up into center field, John Nett is after it. He'll make the catch. And Hallquist is retired. So a nice answer by Tommy Gross after the leadoff solo home run by West to get a quick out number one. And here's Joe Voss. Voss continues to work his batting average up. It's up to 203 now on the season. 7 RBIs. His on-base percentage pretty good as well, 319 through 21 games. As he takes breaking ball inside, strike one, 0-1. Voss yesterday was really good, 2 for 3 in RBI, a walk, so reached base 3 of 4 plate appearances. Sends a high fly ball into center field. Net over to his right, he makes the catch, 2 straight flyouts to center field. And 2 quick outs for Tommy Gross. That's big for him again after the leadoff home run. Voss flies out. It'll bring up John Quinlan. Quinlan from Cornell University, making his 4th appearance of the season. He's reached base in all 3 games. Batting 167, 2 for 12. He swings and misses at a breaking ball. He had a rude awakening to summer ball this season. He was hit by 2 pitches in his first start of the season. Hasn't been hit by any since, though. Swings and misses at a breaking ball. It's 0-2. His last start came August 6th on the road against Rochester. He was 1 for 5 and 2 runs. Huskies got 2 dominating offensive wins over at Mayo Field. Fastball misses away 1-2. Then yesterday fell to St. Cloud, 8-3. So looking to split this 2-game series before they will head to Waterloo, Iowa tomorrow. 1-2 inside corner, breaking ball called strike 3. And a nice response after the leadoff solo home run from Tommy Gross. He gets 2 flyouts and strikes out Quinlan to end off the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Huskies up 1-0. It'll be Hauge, Serratos, and Smith due up in the bottom of the second on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is nwldigitaldugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. And also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th. So visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Hey Huskies fans, see how the action in tonight's game stacks up against the rest of the league. Check out highlights, game recaps, and top plays on the Northwoods League pregame show, which is broadcasted daily and available for free with on-demand viewing. Visit the Northwoods League website at www.duluthhuskies.com to watch all 72 games.
Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Bottom of the second, Huskies leading at 1-0 after the leadoff solo home run by Brylan West in the top of the second. And now Caleb Gallant retakes the mound, ready for his second inning of work, and now he has a lead to work with. He'll face Jackson Hauge. He saw Jackson Hauge come up to the plate in the bottom of the first, but Jose Gonzalez was caught stealing to end off the first inning on an incredible throw by John Quinlan behind the plate. And so he will get his second looks at Caleb Gallant tonight. First pitch, fastball in the outer corner, called strike one. Fastball has been consistently at 90 so far for Caleb Gallant. Hauge from Minnesota State University, Mankato, this last spring. 0-1, he lifts foul backwards and out of play. Reached base in his last 5 games. He is 14 for 39, which is a .359 batting average with 8 RBIs and 9 runs in his last 10 games. He has been hot as of late. 0-2. Breaking ball just misses upstairs. He's first in the Northwoods League in hits this season with 71. He's also seventh in the league in doubles with 15. He's been a big part of the offense and again been here a while. 57 games played. Big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Strikeout number 1 for Caleb Gallant. Down goes Hauge to lead off the first. So Caleb Gallant looking comfortable so far. Got Hunt to pop out. Gave up the single to Gonzalez, who would later be caught stealing. John Nett flew out. And now here's Oscar Cerratos Jr. from Biola University. He sends a high fly ball into left center. Brill and Coop chasing after it. Brill will make the catch a couple steps in front of the warning track. And a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Gallant attacking early. And so far, so good for Caleb Gallant, and a quick start to this inning, too. He's only thrown 16 pitches and only 5 so far here in the second. He could get through this very efficiently if he can get Sawyer Smith here quickly. First pitch to Smith, a fastball misses up and out. Smith from St. Cloud State University, batting .262, home run, 20 RBIs. But his on-base percentage at .421. As a fastball misses up and out, it's 2-0. Through 26 games. He hit the walk-off RBI single July 6th against Duluth in a 4-3 win. It's now almost a month later. Fastball misses up and out. It's 3-0. That was a big win for St. Cloud at the time. These two teams have had some battles this season. Also the 23-18 game on the 4th of July. As there's a fastball down the heart of the plate. In there for strike 1. It's 3-1. And the walk-off, even yesterday, even though the score didn't look like it, Huskies had chances. They were up 3-0 at one point in that game as well. 3-1 outside corner, called strike 2, 90-mile-per-hour fastball. That'll load up the count to Sawyer Smith. He was 1 for 2 yesterday, but walked 3 times and was trying to do the same there. He thought that one had a good chance of being ball 4. Here's the payoff from Gallant, and it's a breaking ball that misses upstairs. Smith with his 20th walk of the season. And he's on base with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Second base runner that Caleb Gallant will see so far. As this will now bring up Anthony Mata. For Mata, this is a game he's looking to pick things up. Struggled a little bit as of late, but had a good day yesterday, which kind of picked up a little slack. He was 0 for 9 in his 3 games previous, as a fastball's in there for strike 1, but yesterday was 2 for 3 with a double, 2 walks, and a run. That was a nice bounce-back game for Mata after a mini slump. Even with the quote-unquote mini slump, though, still a 12-game on-base streak. So still getting on base at a high level. Mata sends a high pop-up into right field. Long run for Joe Voss. He'll make the catch, and that's the end of the inning. Huskies will leave a St. Cloud runner on the base paths. We head to the top of the third. Huskies up 1-0. It'll be Shalanka, Brill, and Coop due up in the top of the third on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
St. Luke's has 14 primary care clinics throughout the region ready to care for your health care needs. Plus, more than 30 specialty care clinics from allergy specialists to cardiologists to weight loss physicians. Experience St. Luke's mission to put the patient above all else. Learn more at slhduluth.com.
Fans hit a home run with Radiant Window Cleaning Incorporated. They offer free estimates on residential window cleaning, commercial window cleaning, power washing, and gutter cleaning. Give them a call at 218-721-2323 or visit www.radiantwindowcleaning.com. Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today.
We are through two complete, ready for the top of the third. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. Huskies lead at 1-0. Solo home run by Brylan West to lead off the top of the second. And that's how we are where we are. Tommy Gross responded well back in the second, though. Got 2 straight flyouts and a strikeout after he gave up the home run. And now leading off the top of the third, Jake Shalanka. Right-handed batter from Scholastica, making his first start of the season in the batting order. He fouls the first pitch off. It's 0-1. His one plate appearance this season came June 3rd against Minot. He had a walk. He's been a normal pitcher. He's had 12 appearances for the Huskies on the mound. Breaking ball in the inner corner called strike 2. But bats at Scholastica, batted .413, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs in the spring. But he chases one outside the zone. Strikeout number 4 for Tommy Gross, and Shalanka goes down on strikes in his first plate appearance tonight. So a lot of strikeouts so far for Tommy Gross. He's had high strikeout numbers all season. That's now his 40th strikeout this year. And a quick start to this top of the third. Here's Jake Brill from Central Michigan University. Swings and misses at a breaking ball. It's 0-1. Brill had a productive day at the plate yesterday. 2 for 4, a run. He was 1 for 2 on stolen bases. Getting more and more opportunities as of late. 0-1 fastball misses low, little out. It's 1-1. Again, Brill, who started his Duluth season more as a defensive replacement pinch hitter, but has been consistently in the lineup these last couple games. Breaking ball misses high and in. It's 2-1. 7-game hit streak in games started for Jake Brill. He's got his opportunities. He's taken advantage, batting .333. 3 RBIs, 3 doubles in 12 games. 2-1, swinging and a miss on a fastball that was low and in. It's 2-2. Started 22 games in the spring with Central Michigan University. Batted close to 300. 2-2 chases a breaking ball outside of the zone. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Tommy Gross dating back to the second. 5 strikeouts now, and 2 quickly gone in the top of the third. He has responded tremendously after the solo home run. He's retired the last 5 batters he's seen after it. As Max Coop sends a grounder to third, there's Beck, long throw over to first. It's in time, and for the second time tonight, the Huskies will go 1-2-3 2 more strikeouts for Tommy Gross as well. Well, at the bottom of the third, it'll be Butler, Beck, and Hunt due up with the Huskies up 1-0 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies!
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Hi, I'm Owen Kasanovich, Highlights Director for the Duluth Huskies. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Bottom of the third, Huskies leading this one 1-0. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network on our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. Pretty full house here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. It's Mental Health Awareness Night at the ballpark. They're wearing some special jerseys tonight, navy blue and green mixed together, rocks across the front. The Huskies, an interesting uniform combination as well. They're wearing their usual Sunday white camo jerseys with the camo across the side and as the numerals. Gray camo with white on the front and back, and then their gray pants with the gray caps as Caleb Gallant misses away on a fastball to Kevin Butler to lead off the bottom of the third. So fun to see some different looks for these teams as Butler lines one into deep right field. That's going to be almost caught by Max Coop. He just can't make the catch. Voss is able to recover, throw it back in, and it's a leadoff double for Kevin Butler here in the bottom of the third. Coop he made a leaping catch near the warning track, or a leaping effort. Almost was able to hold that one in. Just not quite able to, though, and runner in scoring position for the first time tonight for the Rocks. Now to be Chipper Beck. Committed to play at BYU for next season after starting 51 games at Salt Lake Community College. Stands in with nobody out, and Kevin Butler on second. First pitch swinging and missing, and a fastball up in the zone. It'll be 0-1. 2 hits early on for St. Cloud. They left a runner on base back in the second after the 2-out walk from Gallant. A strikeout and a walk for him so far through 2 innings. 0-1 from the right-hander. Fouled up and out of play. That was his highest velocity on a fastball tonight. That one at 91. Beck batting 195, 13 driven in. His on-base percentage near 300 through 28 games. Gallant's ahead 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball on the outer corner, called strike 3. Second strikeout for Caleb Gallant. He gets Chipper Beck looking. That's a big out number 1 after the leadoff double by Kevin Butler. Gallant responds well, and now task gets a little taller with it being the top of the order. in Hayden Hunt from the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Finished up his junior year there. Takes a fastball up and in for ball one. Hunt has been on a tear this year. He's batting .328, 11 runs batted in 18 games. He's stolen 13 bags. He has a .467 on base percentage, and he's reached base in every game he has played so far this season. Takes a fastball well inside. 2 balls, no strikes on Hunt. Hunt 0 for 1 so far. He popped out to the catcher Quinlan in foul territory. And this St. Cloud team got their 40th win of the season yesterday. Hunt pops one up foul territory, first base side. Compton seems to have it tracked down. He makes the catch. Moves over from first in foul territory. Makes the catch for out number 2. So once again, Hunt pops out in foul territory. And what a response from Caleb Gallant after the leadoff double from Butler. He's gotten 2 quick outs and is 1 out away from getting out of it. He's got Jose Gonzalez, 1 for 1 already with a single, but then was caught stealing second base on a nice throw from John Quinlan. He comes in with 2 outs. Butler at second with the Huskies leading 1-0. First pitch, a breaking ball, misses high and in. Gonzalez yesterday against Duluth was 1 for 5, 3 RBIs. He's got his on-base streak now up to 7 games after his single. Swings and misses at a low fastball. It's 1-1. He's hit 11 RBIs in the last 6 games. He's played in 11 total, and he has at least 1 RBI in his last 6 games. Again, he hit 3 yesterday off his double in that 8-3 win over the Huskies. 1-1, a fastball misses low and away. 2-1 on Jose Gonzalez. Gonzalez, who had a fantastic, mentioned his spring season at Ave Maria, was just as good, if not better, in 2022. He hit 11 home runs and had 65 RBIs. As 2-1 on the outer half misses on our breaking balls, 3-1. He's tied with David Leonardi for most home runs hit in a single season at Ave Maria. With his 11 back in 2022, he hit 8 this spring. 3-1 from Gallant. Weak pop-up into left center field. That's going to get down. Max Coop up with it. He throws it home. It'll be cut off by Compton. Scoring is Kevin Butler, and we are tied at 1. Well, if that hasn't been a story this season as well, those little bloop singles that just seem to fall for every other team except the Huskies. So it's an RBI single for Jose Gonzalez, who's 2 for 2. Ties up the game at 1. Yeah, it was a very weak pop-up. Just fell in that Bermuda Triangle between Hallquist, Brill, and Coop. Out in left center. John Nett now sends a line shot into right center. That is down. Voss is up with it. He will throw it in. Advancing to third is Gonzalez. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs for Jackson Hauge. So back-to-back 2-out base hits. 1 to score a run and 1 to move another runner into scoring position. And it'll be up to Jackson Hauge to keep this inning going. St. Cloud now looking for a lead here in the bottom of the third. They've been able to tie the game at 1. RBI single from Jose Gonzalez. This is the right guy to have at the plate if you're looking for more. John Nett takes off for second. No throw. Trying to keep Gonzalez at bay at third, and now 2 runners in scoring position for John Nett. Excuse me, for Jackson Hauge. John Nett just stole second. Hauge, though, mentioned it. 406 and 32 at-bats with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. He has been good in these situations as a wild pitch gets away from Quinlan. Coming home and scoring is Gonzalez. And it's a 2-1 lead now for St. Cloud. John Ned advances to third. And the Rocks have taken the lead. Be interested if that has scored a wild pitch or a passed ball. It was outside of the zone, but it was close. So now, opportunity for more. Huskies now trailing. Jackson Hauge at the plate, 2-0. Fastball misses up and in. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. Got to be careful here with Hauge, too. Don't want to give him something too good on 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 from Gallant. Misses low and away on a fastball. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Hauge. Only the second walk so far for Caleb Gallant, who again was 1 out away from getting out of things here in the third. He had the leadoff double, but then a strikeout and a pop-up, but then 2 straight singles and a walk. And the inning has continued. He's thrown 18 pitches here in the third. He's up to 42 on the game, and here's Oscar Serratos. First pitch, outside corner, fastball. He just went. It's in there for strike 1. Serratos, who has been very good. So far for the Rocks in his time here. Came into the game batting .316. Looks at a breaking ball low and in. It's 1-1. This spring batted .395, 11 home runs, 20 RBIs in 25 games at Biola. He played in 48 games in 2022. Hit 14 home runs, 46 RBIs. He is the 7th batter to come to the plate here in the third. Breaking ball just misses. It's 2-1. Interesting to note about Serratos, he was actually drafted in round 14 back by Cleveland. They were the Indians at the time. He was drafted in round 14. He decided to pursue college. His fastball misses low. It's 3-1. He spent 2 seasons at Georgia Tech. Started in 65 games in those 2 seasons, and now last 2 seasons has been at Biola University. Gallant behind 3-1 to Serratos. Here it is. 3-1, high fly ball, foul territory, third base side. Shalanka giving it a look. It'll get out of play. So the count will run full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the right-hander from Atlanta, Georgia. Biola, a Division II school. But again, just incredible numbers. 66 RBIs, 25 home runs in 2 seasons there. Gallant looks on with the count full. Here's the payoff. Swung on and missed. Ahead of a breaking ball. It's the 3rd strikeout for Caleb Gallant. But St. Cloud scores 2 here in the bottom of the third. They take a 2-1 lead. As we head into the top of the 4th, it'll be Davis, Compton, and West due up for Duluth on the Huskies Radio Network.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Top of the fourth, Huskies now trail 2-1 to the Rocks after an RBI single by Jose Gonzalez, and then a pitch that got away from John Quinlan, which scored Gonzalez to put the St. Cloud Rocks up 2-1. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Huskies, who, other than the home run by Brylan West, have gone in order the rest of the game. 3 up, 3 down in the first, 3 up, 3 down in the third, and then 3 straight outs after the leadoff home run in the second. Davis 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. He stands in to lead off this top of the fourth, with the Huskies now trailing by 1, and so looking for some offense. First pitch will miss up on a breaking ball from Tommy Gross. But again, Huskies, even with some departures on the offensive side of the ball, they are still swinging the bat very well, as there's a grounder to short, long throw, and it's way high from Mata. Davis rounds first. He now has to head back as he tripped. He'll be caught between first and second. Throw from Hauge is going to be in time. Tagging him out was Smith. And now Davis is on the ground in some pain. He is able to get up by himself. He is limping off the field right now. Again, he rounded first after the throw was well high over the head of Hauge, and he tripped. He was able to limp back into the dugout. And now he'll be looked at, as there's a big swing and a miss from Brandon Compton. Oh-1 to Compton. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's now 0-2. Compton 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. Again, they're looking at Adrian Davis in the dugout right now after the scary fall around first. 0-2, a breaking ball misses low and outside. Compton really made Tommy Gross work back in the first, just wasn't able to win that battle. 1-2, Compton, high fly ball into center field. Ned is after it. Keeps going back, but he makes the catch a couple feet in front of the warning track, and now 2 gone here at the top of the fourth. So 2 outs. It'll bring up West again. The lead field single for Adrian Davis. The throw was well high from Mata, but they ruled it an infield single because he would have been well safe even if the throw was on target. First pitch breaking ball to West is in there for a strike. Then he made the turnaround to second, tripped and fell, and then at that point as they threw the ball back in, he just had to commit and go full steam ahead to second base. It was tagged out by Sawyer Smith as breaking ball misses away. It's 1-1. And then came up hobbled, limped back over to the Huskies dugout. 1-1 to West, lines that one into the left center gap. That's down. West's around first, digging for second. West is in there with a 2-out double, his second extra base hit for the Huskies tonight. He had the solo home run back in the second, and now a 2-out double. What a night so far for Brylan West. So at 2 outs, it'll be up to Mike Holquist to try to knock in West and tie this game up in the top of the 4th. Holquist on an insane streak right now as he swings and misses at a breaking ball. He was well ahead. He's on a 36-game on-base streak. He's 3rd in the league in batting average, 3rd in hits, tied for 1st in home runs, 2nd in RBIs, 1st in slugging, 1st in OPS. Also 5th in doubles and 7th in on-base percentage. Brylan West takes off for 3rd base. He's in there safely. Brylan West, another stolen base on the season. He is a perfect 7 for 7. Puts himself into scoring position. The count 0-2 from Gross to Holquist, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-2 from Gross. Skips well low, gets a little bit away from Butler, but not enough for West to come home. So it's 1-2 on Holquist. Holquist batting .438 with 6 RBIs in his last 5 games. He was 0 for 2 yesterday, but reached on a hit by pitch and a walk. 1-2 to Holquist. Swing and a miss at 92 mile per hour fastball. 6th strikeout, and the Huskies will leave the tying run in scoring position. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Due up, it's Smith, Mata, and Butler, with the Rocks leading 2-1 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Bottom of the 4th, Huskies trailing 2-1. 2-out double from Brylan West in the top of the 4th would not come around for a run. And it'll be Sawyer Smith to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Good news for Huskies fans. Adrian Davis, after his scary tumble around first base where he had to limp off the field, he is back in at second base. First pitch fastball fouled off by Smith, and he ran out onto the field. Didn't look like there was any limp, so good to see for Adrian Davis. So now for the Huskies, they'll have 6, 7, and 8 here in the bottom of the 4th. Gallant will look for a better inning after the 3rd. As that one skips low in the dirt, it's 1-1. 2 runs on 3 hits. And again, after the leadoff double by Butler, he got 2 straight outs, but then back-to-back singles, a walk, including a pitch that got away from Quinlan, and and scored 2 runs for the Rocks. They now hold a 1-run lead. Smith grounds one that just gets past the glove of Davis into right field. And a leadoff single for Sawyer Smith, who's now reached base twice tonight. Had a walk back in the second, and now a leadoff single here in the fourth. So far, St. Cloud now out hitting Duluth 5-3. It'll be Anthony Mata with nobody out and Sawyer Smith standing on first. First pitch fouled back to the screen. Mata from the University of California, Riverside. Started 40 games for the 3rd straight year in the spring. Had a 247 at 20 walks this season. He's walked 22 times in 25 games coming into tonight. That's got that on base percentage at 440. There's a grounder to third to Shalanka. Gets the out at second. Throw over to first is late. Or no, they said, my mistake. They said that Sawyer Smith was in there safely, so the Huskies find no outs. Shalanka trying to head to second. And Mata reaches at first. Smith is in at second base. And now that's 2 on with nobody out for Kevin Butler, who had a double to lead off the third. Part of that big inning. And now Smith dancing off of second base, so Gallant gives him a look back. So that'll just be a fielder's choice, where the throw was just late for Sawyer Smith. And Smith was able to beat it out. Fastball misses low. It's 1-0 to start out Butler. Butler was 0 for 4 yesterday, but had 2 RBIs, a run and a walk. Butler sends a grounder that gets through into right field for a base hit. Smith rounding third as the ball now gets behind Joe Voss. 1 run scores. Mata digging around third. He will score. Throw over to third now gets away. Kevin Butler coming home to score. And it's a Little League home run. That is the This has happened multiple times for the Huskies. Again, Joe Voss came under it. It just got behind him. There will be 2 errors on that play. It was a single by Butler, but then 2 errors get 3 runs to score. That is just killer for the Huskies. This has happened multiple times now this season. They've given up multiple Little League home runs this year because of errors. They did yesterday against St. Cloud, and now have done it again here today. We've talked about the errors. This first pitch misses upstairs to Chipper Beck. It's 1-0. Huskies have struggled in that department this season. It's gotten better as the season has gone on, but they are still 6th in the league in errors committed. Fastball misses away. It's 2-0. They committed 3 errors yesterday against St. Cloud, which turned out to be big ones. A couple runs scored because of the errors yesterday, and now 2 errors, scores 3 runs. Chipper Beck pops one up on the infield in the grass. Brandon Compton comes over from first and makes the catch, and Beck is retired. So 3 runs in this inning off of 2 hits and 2 errors. There's the single by Smith. Mata reached on a fielder's choice. And then Butler had a single. Ball got behind Voss. And then the relay throw to third got away from Shalanka, which allowed Kevin Butler to come all the way home and score. 5-1 St. Cloud in the bottom of the fourth. It's now back to the top of the order with Hayden Hunt. Breaking ball misses low. 1-0 the count starts. There's some action up in the Duluth bullpen on the left field side. 1-0 on a fastball, misses low and away. It's 2-0. Hunt is 0 for 2. A pair of pop-ups so far. Popped out to Quinlan at catcher and Compton at first. 2-0 from Gallant. Fastball misses away. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. Three-0 on Hunt. This is up and in on a fastball. It's a walk. Third walk of the game from Caleb Gallant. And it's a 1-out base runner now. So if I'm not mistaken, that's now the 4th Little League home run that the Huskies have given up this season. Which again is just unfortunate. Again, errors at times have been issues. That's what Coach Pointer has talked about. The biggest thing, he even mentioned that on our pregame show today, just got to avoid kicking the ball around like they did yesterday. 3 errors committed. And now 2 in one sequence of events to score 3 runs. Taking off for second base is Hayden Hunt. The throw from Quinlan is going to bounce a little bit off to the side. Hultquist was there to back up Davis, and so Hunt is in there with a stolen base. For Hunt, it's his 14th of the season. And now Jose Gonzalez, who is 2 for 2, has a chance with a runner in scoring position. RBI single back in the 3rd. Scored a run as well. He fouls one off and out of play. It's 1-2. So again, Huskies were eliminated from the playoffs a couple days ago because of La Crosse's win. But it'll be still a year to remember. Huskies, as 1-2 goes way up and in on Gonzalez, it's a hit by pitch. But Huskies still have a very good chance to end up with one of the best overall records in the division. They've been one of the most consistent teams throughout both halves. But sometimes that's not how you win Summer Ball. With La Crosse, they had a 13-21 first half, but now they are 24-5 in the second half. Eau Claire, they had a 20-14 first half, but they've been able to not relax, but not have to worry as much in the second half. They're sitting right about 500 in the second half. So again, sometimes that's just how the Summer Ball leagues work. Is these teams, but Duluth will still have a lot to remember from this season. They have broken many offensive records. Team home runs, team RBIs, team sacrifice flies, single season home run record, single season RBI record. A lot of positives from this summer as John Nett lifts one into center field. Coop is back on it, makes a running catch. Tagging from second is Hunt. He'll get into third base. And it's a fly out to center from John Nett. So 2 outs, runners at the corners for Jackson Hauge. This is their second straight big inning. Sent 7 batters to the plate in the 3rd. This will be their 8th batter to the plate here in the 4th. They hold a 5-1 lead over Duluth. Here's Jackson Hauge, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He did walk in his last appearance in the third. First pitch to Hauge. Fastball misses low. They're going to throw it down to try to catch the stolen base of Gonzalez, and that allows Hayden Hunt to come home and score. Double steal works, and it's 6-1. St. Cloud. 4 runs have come across here in the inning. Double steal worked to perfection. Quinlan made the throw down. Huskies have utilized that at times this year. And it's such a tough decision for catchers sometimes. Do you get up, try to make a throw, or do you let him move into scoring position? 0-1 on Hauge's foul back to the screen. Hauge, NSIAC second team with Mankato in the spring with his .357 batting average, 46 RBIs. One of those cool stories from the Mud Puppies. He played with them in 2022 and now having success in a full season with St. Cloud. 0-2, breaking ball misses low and in to Hauge. It's now 1-2. We talked about that on one of the broadcasts with Minnesota back at home at Wade Stadium, and seeing kind of Minnesota alumni is going off and having success at the next level. And Hauge is one of those examples. All-star infielder this year for the St. Cloud Rocks. 1-2 from Gallant. 1-2, swung on and missed on a breaking ball. Quinlan will have to make the throw to first on the drop third strike, and it's in time. 4 runs, though, come across here in the fourth off the Little League home run, and then a double steal to score Hayden Hunt. We'll head to the top of the fifth. The Huskies trailing 6-1 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Top of the fifth, 4 runs come across in the bottom of the fourth for St. Cloud, and they now lead it by a score of 6-1. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. Huskies trailing by 5 and facing Tommy Gross for another inning, and so got to try to figure him out a little bit. Gotten 3 hits off of him so far, but he has struck out 6. He has yet to walk a batter here tonight. The 1 run that he's given up came on the solo home run to lead off the top of the second by Brylan West. Joe Voss said to lead things off here in the top of the fifth for Duluth. He takes a ball outside. Let's have a really cool conversation with Joe Voss. He's just such a technical thinker on how he approaches plate appearances as he swings, fouls one off his foot. It's now 1-1. He said, he's always reading the scouting reports, knowing what to do. He talked about how you can't guess against a guy like Tommy Gross with his fastball. Gonna go up there, put together quality at-bats, sometimes take a couple pitches. It's just so cool as breaking ball catches the outer part of the strike zone. It's 1-2. And he puts so much thought into every pitcher and every at-bat into how he should approach things. 1-2. Voss lifts one into center field. Net moves backwards and makes the catch. Joe Voss, a pair of flyouts to center field in his 2 plate appearances and 1 gone. Voss, though, a guy always with a smile on his face, always makes time for us broadcasters too, which is much appreciated. Always have a lot of fun, productive conversations. First pitch, a nice slider to John Quinlan. It's in there. Quinlan, 0 for 1, struck out in his first appearance back in the second. Takes one on the outside corner, misses for ball 1. Quinlan has started 31 games in the spring for Cornell. He's another guy that has a really cool story into how he's gotten where he is. He swings and misses at a breaking ball low. Bullpen catcher. He had no Division I offers coming out of high school. Didn't play a whole lot his freshman year, but then emerged as the team's leadoff hitter this spring. Grounds one foul down the third base line. Big thing for him has just been working on his swing. He's been swinging for more power. And he says his biggest concern when he was working on that was, you know, sometimes when you swing for more power, you strike out, but there's still a way to do it. Being able to control your swing, and that's been one of the biggest things he's been working on. 1-2 on the outside half. Fastball misses. 2-2 on Quinlan. And Quinlan has reached base in all 3 of his games so far this year. He got the night off yesterday. 2-2, swings and misses at a breaking ball. 7 strikeouts for Tommy Gross. He has at least 1 strikeout in every inning, at least 2 strikeouts in 2 of his innings, that being the first and the third. And now 2 gone. So with 2 outs, this will bring up Jake Shalanka, getting his second plate appearance of the night, making his first start of the season for Duluth in the batting lineup. Takes strike 1 on a fastball. It's 0-1. He batted last year as well, 270 batting average, 5 RBIs with Duluth in 2022. He looks at a breaking ball low. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 2 doubles. And he's coming off his best pitching performance of the year back August 6th. 10-5 win. Got the start and the win against Rochester. He went 6 innings, no runs on 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and now getting his opportunity in the batting order. 1-1 to Shalanka. Swings and misses on a breaking ball away. It's 1-2. He hit 30 RBIs with 3 home runs, 16 stolen bases as a sophomore at Scholastica as well. 1-2, grounds one to second. There's Smith. Throw over to first is in time, and the Huskies go 1-2-3 in the top of the 5th. Well, into the bottom of the 5th, Huskies trailing 6-1. It'll be Serrato, Smith, and Mata due up for St. Cloud. On the Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Bottom of the 5th. Jon Willis with you on the Huskies Radio Network. Huskies trailing 6-1 in a pitching change. Caleb Gallant's night is done. He ends up going 4 innings, gives up 6 runs on 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks on 70 pitches. Into the game will come Colin Trezzuto, who on the first pitch, this is just a bit out. Trezzuto from West Valley College. ERA is a little inflated this year. It's at 16.88 so far this year, but just 2 appearances where some runs have come across as Oscar Serratos goes around. It's 1-1. Last appearance, though, came August 6th against Rochester. 3 innings, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. That was in a 10-5 win, though, as Serratos fouls one off on a bunt attempt. It's 1-2. So again, that outing and the July 28th outing against Thunder Bay where he gave up 6 earned runs, that's what kind of has it inflated, but he's been pretty good in his other 3 appearances. 1-2, misses away on a breaking ball. Pitched 2 innings of 1-run ball August 3rd against Eau Claire, and then 2 2/3 and only 3 runs July 19th against La Crosse. 2-2, fastball misses low and away. It's a full count to lead off Oscar Serratos. Trezzuto gets 5, 6, and 7 here in the bottom of the 5th after the 4-inning start from Caleb Gallant. Here's the payoff. Misses away. Trezzuto loses Serratos, and it's a walk. Two strikeouts to 8 walks, including that one now for Trezzuto so far. He's pitched 8 innings for Duluth this summer so far. And it's a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 5th. Huskies trailing by 5. 2 runs in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th, as there's a big swing and a miss from Smith. 0-1. Little bit of change in velocity, too, which will be interesting for these St. Cloud hitters. They had Gallant, who was reaching 90. Trezzuto will sit mid-80s. That fastball at 84, it's in there for a strike. It's 0-2 on Sawyer Smith, who's reached base both times. He's been up so far tonight, a walk in the 2nd. Singled to lead off the 4th, came around to score the 3rd run of the game for St. Cloud. 0-2. Sends a grounder to first. There's Brandon Compton, flips it over to short for 1. Over back to first. In time. That is a 1-6-1 double play as Compton came back to receive it from Hallquist. Kind of that rare double play that you see, and now 2 away. Really nice play from Brandon Compton at first base. And a quick 2 outs after the leadoff walk to Serratos. It'll be Anthony Mata with 2 gone. First pitch misses away on a fastball. It's 1-0. Mata reached in his last appearance off a fielder's choice. Later came around to score the 4th run of the game. Looks at a fastball low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Flew out to right field in his first appearance. 2-0, misses away on a fastball. It's now 3-0. And Mata coming into tonight batting 2 for 12, which is a 167 batting average in the last 4 games. But a 2 for 12 includes a 2 for 3 performance yesterday. Fastball right over the heart of the plate is in there for strike 1. It's 3-1. So was really able to get back on the right track yesterday against the Huskies. 3-1. He pokes Fallon out of play first base side, and Trezzuto has worked the count back full here in the bottom of the 5th. Huskies a road record this year of 16-13. They're looking to split this 2-game series with St. Cloud, but have some work to do as we start to get into the later innings. Payoff pitch misses up and in on a fastball. It's the second walk of the inning from Trezzuto. And Mata is on at first. And now a dangerous batter tonight, and Kevin Butler will come up to the plate. Butler already with 2 hits, a double and a single. He has scored 2 runs. And he was the one that ended up hitting that Little League home run, again, that was lined into right, got behind Joe Voss, and then the relay throw to third to try to get Butler. Got away from Shalanka, and Butler came around to score. And that's now happened 4 times for Duluth this season. As there's a high pop-up shallow left field. Jake Brill coming under it from left. He'll make the catch, and that'll do it for St. Cloud in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 5-run lead for St. Cloud as we head into the top of the 6th. It'll be Brill, Coop, and Davis due up for Duluth after 5 complete, 6-1. St. Cloud on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app, and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Top of the 6th. Huskies trailing 6-1 to St. Cloud. It'll be 9-1-2 due up here in the 6th for Duluth, with Jake Brill set to lead things off for the Huskies. Huskies trying to find some offense. Only 3 hits so far in the contest against Tommy Gross, who has struck out 7 batters thus far. And he is set to get things started against Gross, who's gone 5 innings of really quality work. Again, the 1 run he's allowed has come off the solo home run back on the 2nd by Brylan West. Quick pause in the action before we get things started in the top of the 6th. Home plate umpire Brandon Hastings standing at the plate, and now the all clear. Again, Jake Brill will lead things off. Brill 0 for 1. This is still only the 2nd time he's going through the order, but top of the order is due up for Duluth as Brill sends a foul ball down the third base line. Count starts 0-1. Fastball, that last one at 89. So lost a little bit of velocity so far, but still commanding the Huskies here in this one. 0-1. Breaking ball misses low and away. It's 1-1 on Brill. Brill struck out for the second out of the inning back in the third. Brill, a returner to Duluth, played with the Huskies in 2021. Looks at a breaking ball called strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Brill, a 2-hit game yesterday against St. Cloud, looking for his first hit of the game tonight, the 1-2. Grounds one slowly to third. There's Beck. Throw across the diamond is in time to retire Brill to lead off the 6th. So back to the top of the order here with Max Coop. Coop so far is 0 for 2.
I know, you're tiny.
He's looking for his first hit of the ball game. First pitch to Coop, grounds one to third. Spinning throw across the diamonds in time from a chipper Beck. Back-to-back plays made by Beck, and now 2 gone here in the 6th. Really nice throw across the diamond. We're going to see a pinch hitter here for Adrian Davis here in the top of the 6th. First pitch, a foul ball, and that's Devin Dodson, who takes the place of Adrian Davis in the 2 spot. Dodson, a normal starting pitcher for the Huskies. No batting gloves as well for Dodson. Dodson took some hacks in BP today. He was in the 3rd group. Swings and misses at a fastball. It's 1-2. And again, Davis took that spin around second, where he appeared to be hurt on, but then he came back defensively for that next inning. But maybe with the adrenaline starting to wear off and a little bit more pain. So now Dodson taking his place. Here's the 2-2 from Gross. 2-2, swung on and missed on a fastball. 8th strikeout for Tommy Gross, and the Huskies will go in order once again here in the top of the 6th. Well, to the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Beck, Hunt, and Gonzalez due up. Huskies down by 5 on the Huskies Radio Network. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District. Featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The Star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Bottom of the sixth, Huskies trailing 6-1. Jon Willis with you on the Huskies radio network. Huskies go 1-2-3 in the top of the inning, and it'll be Chipper Beck, who made a couple nice defensive plays in the top of the inning to lead things off. First pitch sends high up in the air into center field. Jake Brill will make the catch for out number one. That's right, Jake Brill has moved to center field. A couple of defensive changes. Devin Dotson, who took over offensively for Adrian Davis, is now in left field. Jake Brill moves over to center, and that puts Max Coop at second base. So some changes for this Huskies team. Again, Davis took that spin around first, got a little hurt, came in the next inning, but then after that was taken over for Coop at second. And so Dodson, who took some hacks in batting practice today, is now in the field, and he's in left. 1-1 to start out Hayden Hunt from Colin Trezzuto. 1-1 misses away on a fastball. It's 2-1. So far, Hunt at the top of the lineup, 0 for 2, but did a walk back in the fourth and stole some bags, and now he lines one into right center. That's down for a base hit. Hunt is digging for second. Relay throw, not in time. It was dropped by Max Coop. And Hunt is going to steal a base as he's in with a double. Kind of a late relay throw from the outfield, and with the speedy Hayden Hunt, he was able to beat that one out. Jose Gonzalez now at the plate with one out, a runner on second with Hayden Hunt. First pitch misses away on a fastball. Trezzuto gave up a pair of walks back in the fifth, but a 1-6-1 double play, or excuse me, 3-6-3 double play, and then a fly out to left by Butler. Got him out of it. 1-0 misses low, another fastball. It's now 2 balls and no strikes.
I know, and you're like, and you were going.
So far, Gonzalez, a pair of singles. He was hit by a pitch back in the fourth after Caleb Gallant went 4 innings. Taking off for third base now is Hayden Hunt. The throw from Quinlan in time. Hayden Hunt is caught stealing. Quinlan throws out his second runner tonight. And now 2 gone here in the sixth. So now the base is empty for Jose Gonzalez. 2-1 the count from Trezzuto. Fastball upper part of the zone is called strike 2. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled up and out of play on the first base side. Gonzalez, after his season, looking for a D1 opportunity now as a graduate student after the season he had in the spring and what he's now doing in the summer with St. Cloud. Fastball misses away. It's 3-2 on Jose Gonzalez. Here's the payoff from Trezzuto. Outside corner, fastball called strike 3. First strikeout for Colin Trezzuto. And no runs come across here in the bottom of the sixth for St. Cloud. We head to the top of the seventh. It'll be Compton West and Holquist due up for the Huskies. After 6 complete, Huskies trail by 5 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Top of the 7th, still a 6-1 ball game. Jon Willis with you on the Duluth Huskies radio network. It's been a weird game so far. Huskies took a 1-0 lead in the second off the solo home run. 2 runs in the third, a Little League home run in the fourth to score 3 runs. 4 runs ended up coming across, and it's now 6-1. And as Brennan Compton looks at one low, it's 1-0 to start things out. And then some replacements because of Adrian Davis's turnaround first, where he limped off the field. Devin Dodson took an at-bat, normal pitcher for the Huskies. Max Coop now playing second base. Just been an interesting day at the ballpark here tonight. Huskies trying to rally now from down 5. 2-0, called strike 1 at the bottom part of the strike zone to Compton. It's now 2-1. Compton 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed on a fastball away. It's 2-2. Tommy Gross has been working efficiently so far through this one. He has looked very good. Dominated the Huskies in a 4-inning performance earlier in the season. Has only thrown 78 pitches up to this point. 2-2 skips low and in our breaking ball. It's now 3-2. Lacrosse is, as we look around the Northwoods League, is close to clinching the second half. They're up 17-1 on Thunder Bay in the top of the 9th. That would move them 5 games ahead of Waterloo with 4 games left, so they would clinch the second half as there's a payoff pitch walk to Brandon Compton. First walk issued by Tommy Gross so far tonight. So the Huskies get a leadoff base runner. Trying to fight their way back into this one with the meat of the lineup right now with Brylan West, who's halfway to the cycle. Home run in the second, double in the fourth. Also stole a base back in the fourth. First pitch, a breaking ball, misses low and in to Brylan West. It's 1-0. And again for St. Cloud, if they win tonight and Mankato loses, or if Wilmer just wins, they would clinch a playoff spot. Brylan West, a high pop-up into shallow right field. Serratos is under it. He makes the catch for out number 1. Again, it's interesting right now in the Great Plains West because Wilmer right now is leading the second half run with their 20 wins in the second half. And so again, if they were to win the second half, then it would go to the next best overall record, which right now is St. Cloud, and they have that clinched up. They just need to make sure there's no chance for Mankato to win the second half. First pitch to Mike Hallquist is in there for a strike. Mankato currently 5 games back with 5 games left. So again, it would just take a Wilmer win. So again, no matter if it's second half winning or second best overall record, St. Cloud would be in the playoffs. There's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. It's 0-2 on Mike Hallquist. St. Cloud looking for another appearance in the postseason. They've appeared in every season since 2018. 0-2 to Hallquist. Grounds one to third. Nice stop by Beck. Long throw across the diamond is in time. Chipper Beck makes another fantastic play defensively. And now 2 gone here in the 7th. Advancing to second is Compton. And now comes a mound visit here for Tommy Gross. See if they go to the bullpen here. Would think they'd try to let him finish this one out, but they will not. You got to think maybe too, thinking ahead to a possible postseason run as well. So that could impact that decision. So Tommy Gross enters. He goes 6 2/3 of really quality baseball. We'll meet the new pitcher when we come back on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Top of the 7th, Huskies trailing 6-1. That's the day for Tommy Gross, and what an outing it ends up being. 6 2/3, 1 run, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk, all on 85 pitches. Into the game will come Ronaldo Fernandez, the 6-foot right-hander from Nova Southeastern College. Has 1 appearance so far this season, back August 4th against La Crosse. Went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 runs, but none of them were earned. No hits, 2 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He will work 2 pitches, fastball, slider. He'll sit 87 to 94 on his fastball, average of about 91. His slider between 80 and 85. At about 81, he'll use fastball 66% of the time. First pitch, a fastball misses out to Joe Voss. 1-0 the count starts. Go with that fastball, 59% strike percentage compared to 57 on the slider. So throws both for strikes for the most part, but he misses on his first 2 fastballs. It's 2-0. But that slider will be his put-away pitch. 60% gets them to swing and miss as Joe Voss sends a high fly ball into right center field. John Nett will come after it and make the catch. And that's the 3rd fly out to center field now for Joe Voss. Stretch time here at Joe Faber Field. The Huskies trailing by 5. It'll be Net, Hauge, and Serratos due up in the bottom of the 7th on the Huskies Radio Network.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is nwldigitaldugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase one Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price, and also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th, so visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Hey Huskies fans, see how the action in tonight's game stacks up against the rest of the league. Check out highlights, game recaps, and top plays on the Northwoods League pregame show, which is broadcasted daily and available for free with on-demand viewing. Visit the Northwoods League website at www.duluthhuskies.com to watch all 72 games. Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today.
Bottom of the 7th, Huskies trailing 6-1. Jon Willis back with you on the Huskies Radio Network. Pitching change for Duluth. Colin Trezzuto, quality 2 innings of work. No runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And 2 walks. Into the game will come Tommy Putnam, 6-foot right-hander who played in the spring at Allegheny College of Maryland. So far has pitched 2 1/3, has yet to give up a run or a hit. He has struck out 2, walked 5 so far in his 2 appearances. His last appearance coming August 4th against Eau Claire in a 15-13 loss. Went an inning and a third. No runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, but 4 walks. He's able to get out of it because of a double play. Caleb Rydell also followed him in one of his innings. Came in and shut the door with the bases loaded. So the ERA has remained at 0, but he'll work a very powerful fastball. He'll have meat of the lineup with Johnette due up to lead things off. First pitch in there for strike 1. Putnam in the spring at Allegheny College of Maryland. 1 start, 12 appearances. He had a 7.78 ERA, 27 hits allowed as Net grounds 1 to third. Nice stop by Shalanka. Throw across the diamond. 1 hopper is in time. Jake Shalanka throws out John Net to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Again for Putnam, 18 strikeouts to 12 walks in the spring. So he is coming in for the 3rd time so far this summer for the Huskies. First pitch to Jackson Hauge. A breaking ball is in there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 on Hauge. There's a grounder up the middle to short. There's Hallquist. Throw off 1 foot is in time. Mike Hallquist, another fantastic defensive play. That was hard off the bat of Hauge. And Hallquist makes another fantastic play. Once again mentioned that the Rocks can clinch if they win and Mankato loses, or just if Wilmer wins. And good news for Rocks fans, Wilmer is up 18-0 on Minot. That game's in the bottom of the 4th. Big offensive game for the Wilmer Stingers. So far, they're looking to win both halves. And so again, the winner would go to the winner of the next playoff spot would go to the next best overall record, which the Rocks do have, and they have that in firm control. Swing and a foul back to the backstop by Serratos. It's 1-1. Putnam looking for a painless bottom of the 7th. give it back to his offense. Again, this is a Huskies offense that can score in spurts and have big innings, so they're not out of this by any means. Just need to get a big inning across, and opportunities running fewer and fewer. 6 offensive outs left to work with. Again, Huskies 2 more road games on this trip. 2 with Waterloo. Waterloo, who is most likely getting eliminated from the playoffs tonight. 2-1. Check swing. They'll refer over to first to Ottens, and they'll say that Serratos went. Because again, if Lacrosse wins tonight, they would be 5 games ahead of Waterloo, and Waterloo has 4 games left in the regular season, so Lacrosse can clinch their playoff spot tonight. Here's the 2-2. Just misses away on a fastball. Count will run full. That game was close to going final. Bottom of the 9th, Lacrosse is up by 16 against Thunder Bay. Payoff from Putnam. That one will break a little bit too low. It's a 2-out walk to Oscar Serratos. He's walked twice tonight. And he reaches with 2 gone. So it'll be Sawyer Smith with 2 outs. St. Cloud looking to add on. Sawyer Smith, who was a Fond du Lac Spider last year, is taking off for second base, and in there with a stolen base is Oscar Serratos. Serratos, his 9th stolen base of the season. He's 9 for 11. The first pitch missed to Sawyer Smith. It's 1-0. At 246 with Fond du Lac in 2022. As Sawyer Smith sends a hard liner down the right field line, it'll bounce fair at the warning track. Serratos will score in with a stand-up RBI double is Sawyer Smith, and the lead blossoms to 6. So Smith in with an RBI double. Huskies now trailing 7-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Rocks are looking to go 6-2 against Duluth in the regular season this year. Here's Anthony Mata with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. Mata has struggled in these situations this year. He's batting .091 in 11 at-bats with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. He looks at a first pitch breaking ball from Putnam that misses low. It's 1-0. So again, 2 leadoff groundouts here in the 7th, but then a walk to Serratos and an RBI double from Sawyer Smith. And the Rocks have been able to add on to their lead. Fastball misses low and out. It's 2 balls and no strikes on Anthony Mata. Two and 0 on the right-hander from Putnam. Grounded to third. There's Shalanka. Long throw once again. It is picked by Compton in time. A couple of nice throws from Jake Shalanka over at third, and that'll do it in the 7th. But an RBI double from Sawyer Smith makes it a 6-run lead now. As we head into the top of the 8th, Huskies will have Quinlan, Shalanka, and Brill due up in the 8th on the Huskies Radio Network.
St. Luke's has 14 primary care clinics throughout the region ready to care for your healthcare needs. Plus, more than 30 specialty care clinics from allergy specialists to cardiologists to weight loss physicians. Experience St. Luke's mission to put the patient above all else. Learn more at slhduluth.com.
Fans, hit a home run with Radiant Window Cleaning Incorporated. They offer free estimates on residential window cleaning, commercial window cleaning, power washing, and gutter cleaning. Give them a call at 218-721-2323 or visit www.radiantwindowcleaning.com. Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today. Hey Huskies fans, see how the action in tonight's game stacks up against the rest of the league. Check out highlights, game recaps, and top plays on the Northwoods League pregame show, which is broadcasted daily and available for free with on-demand viewing. Visit the Northwoods League website at www.duluthhuskies.com to watch all 72 games.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is nwldigitaldugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase one Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price, and also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th, so visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Top of the 8th, Huskies trailing 7-1. Another run comes across off the RBI double from Sawyer Smith back in the 7th. And so it's now a bigger deficit that the Huskies will try to come back from. John Quinlan shows bunt. Backs off. It misses upstairs on the fastball from Fernandez. Fernandez took over for Gross back in the 7th inning. Got a fly out off the bat of Joe Voss. Quinlan sends a grounder foul down the third base line. So the count, 1-1 on John Quinlan. We're looking for his first time on the base paths tonight. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One is fouled off the base. It's now 1-2. So again, if the Rocks were to win tonight, they would win the season series 6-2 against Duluth this year. And again, talking with Coach Pointer, feels like every game the Huskies have been in, at least at times, and have just let slip away as John Quinlan's hit by a pitch. He is on to lead off the 8th. There have been some fun games between these two, but St. Cloud has controlled the season series so far this year and are looking to close it out with a bang and possibly clinch the playoffs tonight. It's looking likely. Here's Jake Shalanka. Shalanka, his first start in the field tonight this year, as there's a wild pitch. Gets away from Butler. Quinlan is in at second. A runner in scoring position for Jake Shalanka. Shalanka, this is his third year with the Huskies. He has been a dual player, both hitting and pitching, these past couple seasons. He looks at one well high. It's 2-0. Fastball that missed up. Huskies only 3 hits so far tonight. Shalanka fouls one back to the screen. It's 2-1. They've left 3 runners on base, which isn't bad. They just haven't had a lot of opportunities. They left 7 runners on base yesterday, which definitely hurt down the stretch. And again, all 7 of those were in the first 6 innings. Huskies struggled to get anybody on the base paths in the last couple innings. Big hack and a miss from Shalanka on a high fastball. It's 2-2. Shalanka from right around here, from Sartell, Minnesota. He's excited to get this start here tonight. He fouls this one back in a nice battle here between Ronaldo Fernandez and Jake Shalanka. Looking to get on the base paths for the first time tonight. Again, his only other plate appearance this season was June 3rd against Minot. He had a walk in a tight win, and looking to get on base in his first start of the season. 2-2 to Shalanka. 2-2, grounder to short. There's Mata, goes off his glove. He has to make a late throw. He's not able to. Shalanka will beat it out, and he's on base for the first time tonight. So they're going to put that down as an error, as it should be. But nonetheless, Shalanka is able to reach. Again, that looked like a pretty routine play. Mata just saw that one out of his glove. So now here's the 9-hitter with Jake Brill. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Again, I mentioned it. In the bottom of the 7th, Huskies have the ability to score in numbers. And just got to get some base runners back-to-back, see if they can put something together. So Jake Brill stands in. First pitch to him. Fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Brill 0 for 2 as well with a strikeout and a ground out, getting his 3rd plate appearance here in the top of the 8th. Huskies trailing 7-1. They're being out hit 8-3. 2 errors by the Huskies and 1 by the Rocks. 0-1 from Fernandez. 0-1 big swing and a miss on a 91-mile-per-hour fastball. It's now 0-2. Brill's on base percentage is near 400 through 12 games coming into tonight. Got the hit streak as well, so looking to continue that. 0-2 looks at a breaking ball away. It's 1-2. Again, he's been all over the place. Winona State 2020 and 2021. Des Moines Area Community College in 2022. And then 23 he was at Central Michigan University. 1-2 from Fernandez. Skips low. Getting off the bag is Quinlan. They'll make the throw back to second, and Quinlan is out. Butler to Smith catches Quinlan off the bag. And now 1 gone, and that stings for the Huskies. Again, with it skipping in the dirt, Quinlan took a couple steps towards 3rd base to see if he could advance, if it got far enough away, and it didn't. Butler makes a really nice throw. Quinlan is caught off the bag. So now 1 out, Shalanka at first. Again, that could have been a huge opportunity for the Huskies. Runners at first and second, nobody out, and now it's just runners at first with 1 out. 2-2 on Brill. 2-2 outer corner fastball just misses, so the count will run full. Brill has walked 3 times this season in 12 games. Looking for his 4th with the count full. Payoff pitch.
High fly ball, well foul, behind me and out of play.
This is the spot where Huskies have built rallies before, when the bottom of the lineup just finds ways on base and then sets up the top of the order. And that's what Brill's trying to do here. Shalanka at first. Here's the payoff. 3-2, he sends that one foul left field side. Hunt gives a late chase to it, but it'll land in the Duluth bullpen. Jake Brill putting together a nice fight here against Ronaldo Fernandez. Huskies again will take on Waterloo tomorrow, 6:35, 2-game series with the Bucks. First time playing since June. Bucks had the day off today. Payoff pitch once again to Brill. High pop-up foul and out of play, and he continues to battle with Ronaldo Fernandez. Still 3-2 on the right-hander Brill. Shalanka leading away from first. John Quinlan was caught off the bag on a pitch that got away from Butler. 3-2, slow roller to 3rd. There's Beck. They flip it to second for 1, over to first. Not in time. Brill will reach on a fielder's choice. But now 2 gone. They're able to get the lead runner. Beck has made some really nice defensive plays at 3rd base today. There was a defensive MVP of the game. Definitely would go to him. Here's Max Coop with 2 outs. Coop has been the consistent leadoff man for the Huskies these past couple weeks since the departure of Josh Duarte. Now stands in with 2 outs. Brill at first. He has a check swing on 1 low. Brandon Hastings, home plate umpire, says he went. It's 0-1. Coop 0 for 3, 2 ground outs as well as a line out, but he's put the ball in play every time. He was 0 for 5 yesterday with a pair of strikeouts. Sends one back to the screen. It's 0 for 2. He's first in the league in triples this season with 6. He had a home run pretty recently, August 6th against Rochester. He's got 5 now on the season with 35 driven in. He scored 45 runs as well, the 0-2. Skips low, gets away from Butler, but not far enough for Jake Brill to advance to second. One and 2 on Coop. Coop, who's 8 for 26 coming into tonight. It's 8 for 29 now against Lacrosse this season. Here's the 1-2. Skips low again. They'll flip it back to first, trying to catch Brill. He's back in there safely. Still 2-2. Coop, before yesterday, was on a 4-game hit streak, which included 3 multi-hit games. Got that batting average at .313, on base percentage near 400. 2-2, slow roller foul down the first base line. This is back-to-back really quality at-bats. Jake Brill really making Fernandez work, and now Coop doing the same thing, but Huskies are still down to their final 4 outs in this one. So they got to get something going here shortly. 2-2 to Coop. High fly ball, shallow right field. Smith comes over from second and makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Huskies in the 8th. They'll leave a runner on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. The Huskies trailing 7-1. It'll be Butler, Beck, and Hunt due up for St. Cloud on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is nwldigitaldugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price, and also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th, so visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Hey Huskies fans, see how the action in tonight's game stacks up against the rest of the league. Check out highlights, game recaps, and top plays on the Northwoods League pregame show, which is broadcasted daily and available for free with on-demand viewing. Visit the Northwoods League website at www.duluthhuskies.com to watch all 72 games.
Hi, this is Jake Shalanka from the College of St. Scholastica and returning Husky pitcher, and you're listening to the Duluth Huskies baseball on the Huskies Radio Network.
Bottom of the 8th, Huskies trailing 7-1. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. First of a 3-game road trip, 2 with Waterloo coming up after this one, and then I'll have 2 home games with Thunder Bay to close out the regular season in the 2023 campaign. Huskies will miss out on the playoffs. It'll be their first time not making it since 2019. Huskies still playing for an overall record. Overall record still very good. They've been consistent over both halves, but just a really good first half from Eau Claire and a really, really good second half from Lacrosse. Kevin Butler is set to lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th. St. Cloud looking for some insurance, so to speak, already up by 6. They'll try to find some more before the top of the 9th. Nice breaking ball on the outer corner, called strike one from Tommy Putnam. Lacrosse officially defeated Thunder Bay, so that puts them 5 games ahead of Waterloo with, after tonight, 4 games left. And so Lacrosse has officially clinched the second half, as that's going to be a base hit down the left field line off the bat of Kevin Butler. He's digging for second, and he is in there with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 8th. That is the second double of the game for Butler. He's 3 for 4. And is on to lead off the 8th. Again, this is a St. Cloud team that has been known for their pitching all season, but today, and these last couple games, it's been a lot of offense for the Rocks. Still very good pitching, obviously holding one of the league's best offenses to 1 run. But the offense has been coming alive, and they are getting hot at the right time with the postseason coming up shortly. 1-0 on Chipper Beck. Fastball in her corner, called strike one. Beck, who made 51 starts at Salt Lake Community College in the spring, 370, 6 homers, 28 RBIs. He's committed to play at BYU, and he sends a sharp liner into left field. Dodson looking, and it'll go foul. That one was well struck. If it had stayed fair, it would have been gone. Instead, it'll just be 1-2. Putnam in his first inning got 2 groundouts, but then a walk and an RBI double from Smith to score a run back in the 7th inning. Got the 9-hitter with Chipper Beck here, who's looking to get on base for the first time tonight. Breaking ball misses high. It's 2-2. Beck is 0 for 3, a strikeout, a pop out, and a fly out so far in his first 3 plate appearances. This will be the last time that the Huskies play St. Cloud this season. It's all been in the second half as well. 2-2 line up the middle to Putnam, who makes the catch. They'll flip it back to second to try to catch Butler off the bag, but nobody was there to cover. But nonetheless, 1 gone off a nice play by Tommy Putnam. That one shot up the middle, just reflex. Cradled that one, and he ended up losing his glove, and so kind of made that catch barehanded. That was a nice play by Tommy Putnam. 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th. It's back to the top of the order with UNO's own Hayden Hunt. Hunt, who played at Chattanooga State Community College previous to UNO. Looks at one way, high and in. Hunt, with his 1 for 3 performance, including a walk as well, has now reached base in all 19 games he's played this year. He has been on an unbelievable tear this season. There's a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Can't leave it out. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hayden Hunt. It's a St. Cloud team that got their 40th win of the season yesterday. As there's a fly ball into left field. Dodson chasing after it, and it's going to get in the gap. Rounding third and scoring is Butler. Digging around second, headed for third is Hunt. He's in there with a stand-up triple. And that one, it looks like ended up getting stuck under the outfield wall. Hunt, though, came all the way around. Are they going to say he scored? They are. Wow. Both Huskies outfielders put their hands up saying the ball got stuck under. Instead, they're going to award Hunt a home run. That is... Only the umpires decided that it was not stuck enough that the Huskies could not get it. And so it's now 9-1. That'll go down as an inside the park home run, I guess. 0-1 misses low to Jose Gonzalez. So it's now an 8-run lead for St. Cloud here in the bottom of the 8th. 1-1 misses away to Jose Gonzalez. Hunt was flying around the base paths. 2-1, fastball in the outer corner called strike 2. It's now 2-2 on Jose Gonzalez. So inside the park home run for Hayden Hunt. It's now a 9-1 lead. Fouled back by Jose Gonzalez. It's now 2-2. Rocks now out hitting the Huskies 10-3. Here's the 2-2. 2-2, that one lined sharply into left field. Going back on it is Dodson. He makes the catch. And now 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. So Huskies, if this score holds, this would be their 30th loss of the season. They've already surpassed their total win number from last season. Here comes up John Nett. First pitch, fastball misses up and in. Nett so far 1 for 4, pair of flyouts, a ground out, and a single. 1-0 misses away. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. Again, this is Nett's first start in a while from the University of Kansas. Had an incredible spring. Fastball over the heart of the plate is there. 2-1. 440, 4 homers, 53 RBIs in the spring. 527 on base percentage, which is just crazy. There's another fastball on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes on John Nett. So Putnam down, just some unlucky luck here in the bottom of the 8th. Again, I think the Huskies outfielders thought that it had gotten stuck, and so didn't make a relay throw in, and ended up ruling that was able to come around again. It looked at both Dotson and Brill put their hands up, saying it got under. But they let play continue. Hunt came around for an inside the park home run. Payoff to Nett. 3-2, line in the air, down for a base hit into left center. Nett's on with another single. It's his second hit of the ball game. It's now Jackson Hauge who stands in. Hauge looking for his first hit of the contest. He did walk back in the 3rd, but has 2 strikeouts and a ground out in his other plate appearances. Hauge's now reached base in his last 6 games, including tonight. Hauge won the home run challenge this year during the All-Star break. Hit 12, while Brandon Compton, who's at first base right now, hit 11. Heck of a battle between those two as Hauge sends a base hit into left field. Back-to-back base hits for St. Cloud. This has been all St. Cloud ever since that big 4-run 4th. They've just added on here in the 8th. They're now up to 12 hits on the contest. Huskies only with 3. Oscar Serratos now in. He's got a pair of walks tonight. Stands in with 2 outs, 2 on. First pitch, a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Serratos, 2 years at Biola, 2 years at Georgia Tech, hit 5 home runs and 34 RBIs in 2 seasons at Georgia Tech. Breaking ball misses inside, it's 1-1. He's on a 7-game hitting streak coming into tonight. He's 9 for 32 over that time with a home run and 6 RBIs, but a danger of that hit streak coming to an end, even with the 2 walks. So he'll probably need one here. Swings and misses at 1. It's 1-2. Putnam looking to get through his second inning of work. Gallant went 4, Trezullo went 2. Putnam trying to go 2 as well. Here is the 1-2. And that one is going to be in there for strike 3. That'll be the end of the inning here in the 8th. 2 runners are left on base for St. Cloud, but 2 more runs come across off an inside the park home run by Hayden Hunt. We head to the top of the 9th. It'll be Dodson, Compton, and West due up on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Here in the top of the 9th, Huskies trailing 9-1. It has been all St. Cloud in this one. They're 3 outs away from taking this one, and a pitching change. Sawyer Smith moves from second base to on the mound. I feel this one is comfortably in hand. That throw position player, though, he's throwing 91. 2 straight to Devin Dodson. Dodson fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Dodson, who took over back in the 6th, struck out in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-2. Dodson's able to spoil a foul. That fastball at 92 miles per hour. Looking good on the mound so far. 0-2. That one over the heart of the plate. A fastball in there, and Smith strikes out Dodson. So now it'll be Brandon Compton with 1 out. Base is empty. Huskies now down to their final 2 outs. Compton walked in his last appearance in the 7th. First pitch misses well up. It's 1-0 to start things out to Compton. Misses away on a fastball. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. Compton a strikeout and a flyout in his 2 other plate appearances. Here's the 2-0. 2-0 misses upstairs. There's a check swing. They'll say he did not go. So it's 3-0 on Brandon Compton. Here it comes. Misses away. That's a walk to Brandon Compton. Huskies get a base runner with 1 out. Be a heck of a rally if the Huskies were able to come back here. It's got to start somewhere. Here's Brylan West. West, who's had a very nice evening, 2 for 3, a home run, a double. Flew out to right field in his last plate appearance. He looks at ball 1 inside. 1-0 the count starts to West. Fastball misses low. It's now 2-0 on West. So again, Sawyer Smith, who was at the plate, had a single, a RBI double, takes over on the mound as there's a high pop-up. Foul territory, first base side. Hauge will make the catch, and 2 gone. So 2 away, Huskies down to their final outs. Ripken Reese ended up taking over for Smith over at second base. Be Mike Hallquist, last chance for the Huskies. First pitch to him. That one just went off his bat. He meant to check up on it. It was one that was way high, but it just hit his bat. Goes foul back to the backstop. 0-1 the count starts. Hallquist looking to get on base for the first time tonight, in danger of ending what's an incredible on-base streak. 0-1, lines up in the air, caught by Beck, flips it over to second, and that'll do it. 0-5 to end off this one, off the bat of Mike Hallquist. They flip it over to second to get Compton, and that's the ball game. Huskies fall by a final score of 9-1. Their overall record will fall to 34-30, and they are now 18-14 in the second half. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll recap this one on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
It's a final here from Joe Faber Field. Huskies fall by a final score of 9-1. Jon Willis with you post-game on the Huskies Radio Network. Final stats in this one: Duluth 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on base. St. Cloud 9 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on base. Tommy Gross gets the win. He's 6-1. Caleb Gallant takes the loss. He's 2-1. Game started 6:36, ended at 9:03. Total game time of 2 hours and 27 minutes. Caleb Gallant gets the win. He goes 4 innings, 6 runs, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Gallant took the loss. Colin Trezzuto, 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. And Tommy Putnam goes 2 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Tommy Gross, who got the win tonight, 6 2/3, 1 run, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Ronaldo Fernandez went an inning and a third, no runs, no hits, no strikeouts, and no walks. And then Sawyer Smith came in the 9th, an inning, no runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Offensively for the Huskies, Brylan West, 2 for 4, a home run and a double, and that was pretty much it offensively. Adrian Davis also had a hit. That was it for the Huskies tonight offensively. Jose Gonzalez had a productive night for St. Cloud. He was 2 for 4 with an RBI single. John Nett was 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oscar Serratos walked twice. Sawyer Smith went 2 for 3, RBI double, also scored a run. And then Kevin Butler, 3 for 4, a pair of doubles and 3 runs. That's how it looked offensively. So for St. Cloud, they improved to 41-23, 20-10 in the second half. They clinch a playoff spot. For the Huskies, they fall to 34-30, 16-14 on the road, and 18-14 in the second half. They will hit the road once again tomorrow. They have Waterloo, 6:35 first pitch. We'll have pregame coverage beginning at 6:25 on the Duluth Huskies radio network. That'll wrap up our coverage here from St. Cloud as the Huskies fall 9-1. I've been Jon Willis, and you've been listening to Duluth Huskies Baseball on the Huskies radio network.